Shabbat Shalom, Israel.
Shabbat Shalom, Israel.
We the Israelites, not the Equalites. If we keep God's laws, statutes, and commandments, the Bible says we're above all people on the face of the earth.
That's right.
We don't come out here to get in confrontations with anyone. We come out here to bring the truth to our people. But we will defend ourselves. We're letting you know that right now. And so we're going to bring the truth out, the truth of the scriptures that you would never hear in the so-called Christianity churches, because they are not the Christian church. Because Christians are those that believe in God. Christianity is a man-made doctrine. And that's what we go by. Baptists, Jehovah's Witness, Church of God in Lies, Methodists, Baptists, and all those things. Those are man-made doctrines. But God gave us the laws, statutes, and commandments to keep. He didn't give us no religion. He gave us the commandments.
That's right.
The Bible is a book of laws. And it is your history book. So-called black man, so-called Mexican man, so-called Native and Seminole Indian, and all the rest of the 12 that is on this board that the Bible says are the 12 tribes of the children of Israel.
That's right.
We have Sister Anaya with us. We have Brother Uram with us.
Shalom, Israel.
I'm the Prophet Shem. Let's get it going, brother.
1 Peter chapter 4 and verse 1.
Read what the Bible says.
For as much then as Machia have suffered for us.
The Bible says that Yahweh, he came and suffered for us when he died on the cross for the remission of the Israelites' sin.
In the flesh arm yourselves likewise.
It said, arm yourselves likewise, brothers and sisters,
with the same mind, for he that hath suffered in the flesh hath ceased from sin.
We have to arm ourselves in the same mind of Yahweh, who you ignorantly call Jesus, because the letter J was not in existence back then. So he has to have a Hebrew name because he was a Hebrew. And so that's what we're talking about today, brothers and sisters. We're talking about the truth of the Bible. We're not talking about misconceptions and lies. We're talking about the truth because that is what's going to set us free. The truth. Read, brother.
That he no longer should live the rest of his time in the flesh.
In the flesh.
To the lust of man.
To the lust of who?
To the lust of man.
To the lust of man.
But to the will of Yahweh.
But to the will of God. That's what it's all about. Doing the will of God. Not going over there to Walmart today and buying stuff. Because today is God's 7th day. He say, keep this day holy. 6 days you have an opportunity to do all those things. But on the 7th day, that's when he rested. And so therefore he made that day holy out of all the other days.
That's right.
So we shouldn't be buying, we shouldn't be selling, we shouldn't be cooking, we shouldn't be cleaning. And if it's any way possible over here in the land of your captivity, you should not be working. See?
For the time past of our life may suffice us to have walked the will of the Gentiles.
See, when they say walk in the will of the Gentiles, they're talking about the northern kingdom.
That's right.
There's two kinds of Gentiles. There's the Gentiles in the flesh, and there's the Gentiles of the mentality. Read.
When he walked in the lasciviousness, lust, excess of wine, reveling banquetings, and abominable adulteries.
Doing all the abominable things of the world instead of doing the will of the Most High God.
That's right.
Read.
Wherein they think it strange that ye won not with them to the same excess of without speaking evil of you.
They speak evil of you when you come out here and you bring the truth. And you're not speaking the same devilish ways that it was that you were taught.
That's right.
But now that you are knowing the truth, then they speak evil of you. They say you preaching hate, but what the problem is that they hate the truth. Read.
Who shall give account to him that is ready to judge the quick and the dead?
They're going to have to give account to the Most High God, because he's going to judge the quick and the dead.
For this cause was the gospel preached also to them that are dead.
So the gospel was also preached to them that were dead. Not dead up under the ground, but dead in the truth. Dead in the spirit of the Most High God. They are dead to society and the ways of the world.
That they might be judged according to man in the flesh.
See, they're going to be judged by man according to the flesh. Read on, brother.
But live according to Yahweh in the spirit.
See, they're going to be judged by man in the flesh because we over here in the land of our captivity.
That's right.
But we're going to be judged by the Most High God, and we should live by God in the spirit.
But the end of all things is at hand.
But the end of all things is almost here, brothers and sisters.
Be ye therefore sober and watch unto prayer.
Be careful and be very observant, because your adversary, the devil, is always trying to destroy you.
That's right.
Read.
And above all things have fervent charity among yourselves.
Always love one another, brothers and sisters, not hate one another, but loving one another.
For charity shall cover the multitude of sins.
For love will cover the multitude of sins.
Use hospitality one to another.
Be hospitable one to another, brothers and sisters.
Without grudging.
Don't do it grudgingly. Don't do something for somebody and then you're going to complain about it. Don't do it grudgingly. If you got to do it grudgingly, don't do it at all, because God has no respect for that.
As every man hath received the gift, even so minister the same one to another.
Read, brother.
As good stewards.
As what?
As good stewards.
As good stewards.
To the manifold grace of Yahweh.
To the grace of the Most High God, Yahweh.
That's right.